guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another very exciting video. In today's video I'm going to be sharing my August TBR, which is basically all the books that I am planning and hoping to read in the month of August. So this is definitely my most ambitious TBR yet. I'm coming off kind of like a reading high. Last month was my most read month ever, and because I didn't read very much when I was away in May and June, I am behind on my reading goal. I'm currently 18 books behind and I need to read like at least 12 per month to get back on track. But we've got a very ambitious TBR for this month. We've got like 13 physical books, then 4 books on my phone and an audiobook. So we've got 18 books this month. I do not think I'll be able to read all 18. This is just ambitious for me, but these are just the books I'm hoping to read this month basically. When I next pick a book, it's going to be out of this bunch. So without further ado, the first two are going to be two that are carrying over from my TBR from last month for July. I didn't get around to finishing them this month and I definitely do want to this month. One of these has been on my TBR for months, but the first one is Dead Aid. This is my one non-fiction book I pick a month. Last month was Dead Aid by Dambisa Moyo, and it's basically about kind of how Aid in Africa hasn't really helped their development. It's a little bit of an older book. I believe it came out in like in the early 2010s, but I did get a little way through it. I got on to chapter 3 at page 29, so not too far into it but also not nowhere, and I actually am enjoying it so far. But this is definitely one I have to be in a mood to read. I can't just pick this up on a whim because obviously it's a very kind of educational and it's got proper, you know, academic words and stuff like that, so you do have to pay attention to it. But that is one that I'm planning on hopefully getting through this month. And then the last one carrying over is My Policeman. You've heard me talk about this 1,000 times. This is set in the 1950s gay romance and the main character in the movie is going to be played by Harry Styles, so we all know I want to read this. This has been on my TBR for months. Literally I think I took it with me when I went away in May, so literally at least that long, forever, and I really do want to read this one. So that one is going to be one that is hopefully being read this month. Then next up we have some more exciting bits. Firstly is Terms and Conditions. I've already started this slightly. I got it only a couple of days ago. I am filming this a couple of days into August. I am on page 65 of this and I'm really enjoying it so far. I read the fine print last month and absolutely adored it, so had to run and pick this one up and I cannot wait to read it. And the third one, I've got really high expectations for this one. I know for a fact I'm going to read this one this month. I'm very excited about it and definitely will be reading this as soon as I'm done with the books for a certain video that I'm filming that I'll talk about in a second. But yeah, very excited for this one. It's the second one in the Dreamland Billionaire series and I love the first one, so can't wait for that. And now for the video I was mentioning, I am going to be filming a Reading Colleen Hoover books for a week. So I've got 4 physical books here and one that I have already read that I talked about last month, which is Slammed. So that is the first one that I'm reading for a week, and then the next 4 are physical books and they are here, and then I've got 2 on my phone that I'll talk about. So the first one is going to be Losing Hope. This is the second book in the Hopeless series. I didn't like the first one but I did listen to it on audiobook, so I don't know if that potentially could have been why. I'm not too sure, but I do want to get through this so I can do my ranking of Colleen Hoover books, and this is one of the only ones I haven't read yet, so I've got that. And then I've got the next 2 books in the Point of Retreat Slammed series. So we've got Point of Retreat and This Girl. I believe these are both from Will's point of view, which will be interesting, and I think this is more of like him telling his perspective of everything that's happened in these 2 books basically. So yeah, excited to give those a go because I've really enjoyed Slammed. And then lastly we have Without Merit as the physical book. This is a standalone and I've heard okay things about it. I haven't heard too much. I really actually have no idea what this is about, so excited to give that one a go as well. I think it should be good, but we will see. It's meant to be kind of like mysterious, I guess, rather than, or kind of like family issues rather than a romance, I believe. So then these are 2 books that I don't know whether I'm going to get around to. These are probably my least priority on my TBR, but I do want to get around to them. Firstly is Vicious. This is a bit different for me, but this is my friend's book and she's moving to Canada, so I need to give this back to her before the end of the summer, so ideally would like to read this. I actually have not got a clue what this is about. I thought this was fantasy, but I don't think it is. I think it's more of just an adult fiction. Again, not too sure, really going into this blind, but she has very good things to say about this, so I will be reading this one hopefully. And then we have Where the Crawdads Sing. This is such a popular BookTok book from a couple of months ago, like more like last year video really. And obviously the movie has just come out and I do want to go see the movie and obviously read the book first, so that is why I want to read this one, and I do think hopefully we could get around to it this month. Who knows, we will see. And then the next three I definitely think I'm going to read. I bought these in the last couple of weeks and I'm very excited about them. The first one we have is How to Kill Your Family. I've heard good things about this. This is basically about a serial killer called Grace, and it's meant to be kind of like dark humour and quite interesting, and I really actually like the look of it, so I'm very excited to read this one. Definitely will be getting through this one this month, I know that for sure. Then we've got If We Were Villains. I saw someone, I think she's called Coco Day, doing a reading vlog where she spoke about this and she said it was really good, so I am really excited about it. I've just noticed it's got like a kind of imprint on it. That is so pretty, and I like this cover a lot, I don't know why. And this is meant to be kind of like dark academia and kind of a mystery. Okay, my SD card shut off and ran out of storage, so I just had to go through and delete a lot of stuff, but I can't remember what I was saying. Basically, I'm really excited for this. I think it's like a mystery and dark academia, and I've heard really good things, so I'm definitely kind of trying to branch out a little bit with my reading, get more into kind of fiction, mystery, thrillers, maybe a little bit of fantasy as well, rather than just romance. Just kind of mix things up a little bit. Obviously I do love my romance, so yeah, really excited to read that one. Then the last two physical books I've got are two that I actually bought in Waterstones. I haven't bought stuff in Waterstones in forever, but first one was a buy one get one, and the friend I was with, he got another book, so I also was like, okay, well I guess I'll get this too, just so we get the half price. But this is You've Reached Sam. I've heard some really good things about this on TikTok. It's basically about a girl whose boyfriend dies and she calls the phone number and someone picks up, basically. And I don't know whether it's like kind of fantasy in that it's actually him or it's someone else with the new number, I'm not sure. This is a short one. This is only 293 pages, so definitely could get this done in like 3 hours or so, but definitely want to read this one this month. I know I will. And then this one I haven't heard much about, but when I read the blurb of this I thought this just sounded so lovely. This is, oh, how many pages? 307. So again, another short one, and this one's called Meet Me in the Afterlife. It's basically these two people that meet for the first time and they have an instant connection and they feel like they've known each other forever, and they unravel the mystery of their strange connection. I'm pretty sure it's about soulmates and stuff. It says this is not a love story, this is a story about love, and Meet Me in Another Life. It just sounds so cute and I just could not buy it. I really am excited about this one, so that again will definitely be getting read this month. So quite a few of those are definites for this month. It's just kind of Where the Crawdads Sing and Vicious and hopefully My Policeman, but we'll see, that are kind of like the maybes. Then for my phone, firstly audiobook wise, I want to kind of get through maybe an audiobook or two a month. I feel like it's a great way for me to read through books. And the one I'm reading at the moment, I've just started, is Dial A for Aunties. Again, another quite popular TikTok book, and I do want to kind of see what the hype's about. I know this is less of a romance, more of like a family story. So yeah, I'm not too far into it so far and I'm enjoying it. So that is one I want to read. Then again, the other two for my Colleen Hoover video, Finding Cinderella and Finding Perfect. I want to read those both, should be able to get them done very quickly. They're both very short novellas. Then I finally want to finish Things We Never Got Over. I'm literally 23% of the way through and it's getting a bit dull and I keep like putting it down whenever I go to read it, so I really want to crack on through that one this month. And then for another book, I think Wrecked, I want to read the next Dirty Air book, because I'm really enjoying Lauren Asher's writing at the moment and I do want to finish that series. So that is 5 books on my phone including the audiobook, and then 18 books I want to read this month. So very ambitious. Realistically I think I might get through maybe 15, fingers crossed. We will see, but yeah, overall I am very excited for this reading month. I think we're gonna have some really good books this month and I cannot wait to do my wrap up at the end of the month to talk to you guys about all the books hopefully that I've read. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe, turn on the bell to join a little club, make sure to turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. If you want to watch my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as a load linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye!